pretty solid. I'd like to see boulders.
I would like to be like a guy inventing drafts in a way for a team. There could be like a draft
coach
assistant.
drafter.
Yeah, coach drafter.
Coach drafter.
Oh, CML is going to break my prediction here because he's the one to drop first by the tankiest hero on the server right now, Bosku, who will take first blood for Team Darling.
He's keeping up with the CS, so he can last it. That so far. Try to push the Timber away from the last hit on the range creep, so kinda cool. Cool attempt.
Pretty low on the bottom lane here. Tino, he would love to get some more CS, but he's just down to throwing axes at this point. Shanks was also less than 100 HP.
Yeah, but 11 Magic Wand charges, Beastmaster with half HP now. Oh, Yona, there you go.
Dies a bit too deep in the lane. I think he just got hit by, you know, the full magic burst from Ven. Timber surprising him next to a tree.
By the way, I talked about Jakiro, and Ogre will die now too, most likely. Yep. I talked about Jakiro and
like
yeah, you had a rough one. You had a rough one, friend. Mid lane, they tried to make a move, but can't
still
do
going.
a lot.
They don't have the ulti on Pango. Oh, it's still on cooldown for a couple seconds. He now, and the turn, as he is just going to lock this Ogre down on the spot.
Still big.
And Bob gets stuck for a second. There, two shield press just connect. Grit is inside the trees, and
they got
Ogre
him.
does die. He dies to the dot damage from the Jakiro. Yo, he wants to get some vengeance, though. He's got another slate available. The stun onto the Jakiro. They might just suffice with a CML kill. And Shanks is now also here. And he's going for the Vengeful Spirit, so one after the other, after the other, after the other, and that's a kill for him.
If he was just a Drift messed up, but Bob is still gonna suffer. This is an Arcane Rune Ember, dishing out a lot of damage.
It's a big swashbuckle there.
Yeah.
Gonna try again. Yes, he is, and he's so close to getting the job done. It's not quite enough. CML was also not in position for the Remnant. If Jakiro was there waiting when Bob was calling, I'm going to try again, that could have worked. But Jotun should be able to TP home.
Nicely done.
And CML is low. Yo, he does get the kill. And nobody there to respond. So I feel like this whole sequence, if as well, Ogre does get the stun on Pango and Mana. It looks like it's a proper fight. Just a bit of harassing. There's a DD in the top part.
Yep.
Just the rune the Ember likes to have.
Tino, bot lane, dead. Nice moves by Palos so far, by the way.
Yeah.
I love this. I loved Klings that's actually active. So many Klings are just doing nothing, you know, with the farming. First they farm the orc. Weather usually, cold weather. Cars fail to start. But speaking of ice and cold weather, let me do a let me do a segue here. Where's his ice path, man? What's happening here?
That is a good question. Not even the value point, which would still be worth a 1 second stun. So there's Bob just rolling around with his Rolling Thunder. It's like, what the hell are you doing? You got no ice path, and you're just gonna drop a macro pyre that nobody's gonna walk into, and Bob's dead anyway.
Bob's just bobbing.
Bob's just bobbing, and why don't you put a point in ice path? Why?
I think level 3 Liquid Fire, level 1 Ice Path is definitely more value at that point, but okay.
Right, there's the swap onto Bob, and he's just gone. And you put your ice 4, but they're not in it. And they're going to take the Phoenix as well, by the looks of it. Shanks is trying to go away, but the chains are going to be on point. Jakiro's going to drop as well. And oh, Darleng. Oh, Darleng.
It's a disaster. Clinks.
Disaster for Execration. And Palos has also joined in. There's the bird rooting about. But there's also a root onto Tino. And here comes Mr. Bosku. Slaps him down.
Dude, Execration is being pummeled, like all of us.
Oh, Yahweh is just going ham here. Dodges the ice path too, so he's out. Kind of feeling himself right now. You know, he's fourth in net worth as an Ember, which is a really good sign. And Bob rolling about once again. And he is just dead to Palos.
Yeah, he
That's
fired quite a
Bob.
few. Their team fight is really strong if they fight all together. Clinks might run into them.
Yeah, he's gonna run into the Beastmaster, and that's the start for your fight. Venus gonna get stunned up. It's an absolute disaster for Execration. Palos be some kind of recovery, but it's just the Aegis that they get out of the way. The M's chasing about. Bob's trying to get the hell out of there. The Rolling Thunder already spent in that last fight. And he's gone down too, and it's all about Yona. Morphling dodging the first chains in 2 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Gets chained back. Okay, that's your way to get out.
Yeah.
Still 4 heroes gone.
Need to be organized. It can't be some crazy fight left, right, and center. Maybe they can kill Palos here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This might be really good.
Is Palos smarter?
It looks like. It looks like he is.
The Death Pact and walked out. Suspecting something is up because nobody's defending the tier 2 in bottom. Only pushed in the midway for the Ember to clear. And they get the jump on Jakiro as well, so Paolo still pulls the longer straw. And Jotun is right next to Tino, so Tino, he's also dead. And Palos is giving the quotes. You almost had it too as well, because they were literally right behind him and suspecting he might show up in the lane. Yeah. They only got 1 smoke as well in stock for Darling, but Execration don't have a single remaining except for the one in Jakiro's inventory. You gotta probably spare it and save it all. Palos is just like, I'm just gonna go high ground here. He's dead anyway.
My God, that's a lot of damage.
And the confidence on this man.
Yeah, 20 Dazzle charges already.
That's your tier 3 tower about to fall. Yona. There's a route onto the Ember. That's the best opening that they have so far, and Venge is there to save him. Bob still rolling around at the back. Execration already forcing 1 buyback. The Venge will drop, and now they're chasing for more. Bob just get hit by the stun, and there goes Cuckoo with a big hit there on the 2, and Morphling dies to the Orchid damage, and that is your carry gone and not able to buy back in either. Ice Path onto 3, but Execration, they're losing members left and right.
I love CCA Dota. Well. I love this Dota, man. Like, no messing around. 20 minutes in, we're taking their axes, we're taking the game most likely. Okay, there are still tier 2s on the map. Unless they want to go for some old chat, of course, as well. Why not? Abnormal bananas that we eat. Their bananas are like tiny. It's very interesting and different flavor. I didn't like them, honestly. I mean, our bananas are 10 times like sweeter. You can see that they're adjusted. Swap.
That's a Beastmaster gone.
GMO bananas.
GMO bananas, yeah. Everything's been modified. Bob? Oh, Bob. There's a BKB Ember just slapping you. That's the thing with this Pango this game, is like you have so much physical damage that your Rolling Thunder is not even scary. They'll just hit through it. That's why the Cliff actually sits in very nicely in this game.
Yes, I think it might be time, guys. It might be time. I respect the resilience, but it might be time.
Yeah. There wasn't really an attempt made by Execration, so they're going to tap out. Take a break. Head over to game number 2 with the fresh. This game did not work out. That's a great pause timer, by the way. The Ancient is gone.
I'm not sure what happened there to Execration.
It becomes a little bit different than just...
It doesn't matter.
He's not weak, he's not low on HP, he's straining back at Bob. Bob's trying it again. Not successful this time.
Bob just being Bob on the mid lane, not really doing way too well.
What is it like? Tell me, what is being Bob? You know what I think about Bob. What's your point of view?
You have to feel it. It can't be conveyed into words. Just Bob. Bob being Bob, you know,
so it's
like
a spiritual thing.
And not necessarily. He's like a suburban dad. Impersonating a Dota player. Yeah.
Suburban dad imitating a Dota player. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Yoey's tanking the tower for a very long time, but first blood is spilt in the top lane off of CML's Venge. Bob might kill Yoey here in the mid lane. One more hit.
There you go.
Scurf.
That's what happens when you don't bring Bob his toolbox back. He punishes you.
Yeah.
He gave you
Bob
this.
is owning, yeah.
Good job, Bob. Look at that.
He's really schooling the Ember this game. Compared to the last one where he had the Pango. Like, he did have a semi-strong start too, but he kind of gave it away really quickly with the constant traffic into mid. Made Bob's life miserable.
Yeah, maybe they will start rotating some
RP?
RP, yeah, RP. Look at that. He does have.
He waited so long with that skewer. He wanted to maximize right-click damage with the stun duration.
Oh,
of
and
the
then
Ember,
he missed.
And now he might just die. Okay, he's not dying yet. He's got 9 sticks as well. Turning his attention towards Drick. You know, he wants to get the kill.
No.
He got it. Oh, the ultimate karma. The ultimate karma strikes there.
What did you do, Bob?
It's like game 1. It's like game 1, Lizard.
Very similar, yeah. Unfortunate.
Every
he was
time
doing
there's
so well.
traffic in mid, Bob. He's just gonna go farm the stacks now.
Can I give you one trick about Meepo? Just
Go
one
ahead.
small trick.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Like, Meepo's game is usually good if your GPM is, if your XPM is same as the timer. So if it's 9 minutes, you need to have level 9.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You had me overthinking
Lycan?
the numbers.
Lycan dead. Yeah, and with this kill, he's gonna do it. He's gonna get back to, well, it's minute 10, he'll be level 9, but...
But I was dropping so fast, and of course you got Pugna in here with Nether Blasts. Now they're farming the stacks. They're like, well, we're losing a tower in mid, so we are gonna lose control of this map very soon. So let's finish the job we started here. It's a lot of money for Bob, who's now got his blink money.
Yeah, they need to get that. Need to get, what was that?
Such a, like, we're hearing random stuff here, you know?
Oh, like, Scriff was apologizing to his girlfriend, just so you all guys know.
He's apologizing to his darling.
And he said, sorry, Darling. Like, wait, what did he do to Darling? What did he do to the team? Yona?
Well, that's Luna in a world of hurt. Shanks isn't there to drop the disruption either. It's not quite there. Drops the ulti on Rubik. Rubik TP's home. Okay, no, he does not. Bob's here, though, pulling them together. Drops the RP on both of them. Shanks dies to the Pugna ward. Drick did actually get to slap a nice little Fate Bolt and a couple of right clicks, but that Pugna ward was being a nuisance.
Yep.
They
are here, though.
And here's the cavalry. You've got the primal split. You've got the Ember Spirit moving around here. Bob, again, being bullied under the tower. Palos will take him down, and onto CML they go as well to secure yet again another kill. And Palos going for the double. Going for
Honestly,
the jugular.
If I won this game, I would feel very comfortable that it's already.
Both.
It leaves you depressed.
It's like that the viewers are like, why are these guys banting about NA? Like, are they so disrespectful? Like, bro, like it's with SCA. You've got your SCA banter. We got ours in NA. Yoey, though, he's in a world of hurt. And Execration finding success. There's a stolen RP at the backline onto Tino, and Palos goes straight to work, hacking down that Lycan. You've got those shovels. This Meepo is doing work. There's a bubble save from Shanks. And
nice save.
Shapeshift actually getting out of there. CML, he's trying to help him out. Yona, no Eclipse and limited amount of damage, but Bob is there. He charges down the Rubik, and Execration have found success, and now they're hunting their old teammate.
Yeah,
Palos.
he's got that axe. He's got that axe to stack up and run. But here comes Mr. Bosku.
Or Poo, yeah, Bosku, who's though in. The Eclipse is dropped there, but here comes Palos. He's going to get bubbled up with the rest of his boys. And he's going to get stunned up again. Bob's going to keep pulling them in. Jotun goes down. Palos down to half HP. We've got a Wildwing Ripper pushing them into the fight as well. And there is your Meepo slain Yona for the double kill. The Luna is now getting some stonks out of this fight. And Execration also looking for that good old infamous payback.
They're not respecting the power of all the aura. It has its perks, I agree. Like, Blink can work. It is nice. I just have to say that in this kind of a game, I would like Vlad's more early on. It would make
the meta. It's the meta to go for Vlad's as well. Or in general, any offlaner would love to have some aura items prioritized over the Blink Dagger.
Yep.
Wolves are scouting out Palos' location, so it looks like Execration
Could be
look
KB.
for a tiny fight here. You got the RP, the regen taken for Yowie into the bottle. Magnus getting pushed around. The swap coming in from CML. Palos is ignoring this fight for the time being. We have another BKB from Magnus. CML goes down.
Bob really didn't want to pop that BKB. He was saving it up to the Vengeful Spirit. Does not have a single level of Vengeance Aura. CML, what are you doing?
The auras. Luna does get the swap save from CML, and now they're turning around for the fight. Cuckoo's already dropped down to half HP. Execration's also retreating out. It's like it's a quick skirmish.
Wait, man, is this man serious? Like, why do you... I cannot. I can't.
You can't even.
Wait, you're playing Magnus, Lycan, Luna and Venge, and you're maxing out the stun, like over the... I mean, stun is great, but... okay, level 1 Vengeance Aura,
They're
let's
greed
go.
for the damage. They're greed for the damage. I mean, they haven't been playing with the Luna, so it's really... Does Magnus just want to have this Venge around? You've got Blink on him, he has Skewer. He's probably never nearby the Venge anyway. I kind of like the idea of in a team atmosphere. Jotun down a half, and Bob's looking for the RP 3 times. Cast cancels it, but still doesn't drop it. Still has it. BKB available. Here comes the Primal.
Coming.
Let us go in to chase Jonas down to half HP. Luna's in trouble. Luna's dead. Barely gets anything out as well. And not looking good for Execration at all. The shapeshift used by Mr. Tino. And the Primal Split's going to be following him around. Palos on the other end. Jotun going to be sucking his life.
You saw this right here. That's the only thing Palos did in that whole fight. He ensnared the Lycan in the end, at the bitter end. Nice fight overall, though. It is a pretty decent stun. The duration doesn't increase, like you, but the nuke is huge.
Yeah.
Which is the nuke is huge, and the cooldown is significantly.
On ourselves a bit of a squaffle. Whereas Magnus has to pop his BKB. Palos already jumped on top of him. Double from a singular web. He's got both CML and Yona. Now Yona turning around with the Eclipse. They've got themselves the Venge already out of the way, but there's still the Aegis to fight through, and the Primal Split from Boss Ku. There goes your CML.
Anyone else? They tried catching Lycan, didn't manage to. By the way, Palos really likes hitting his creeps. Every fight he's like, I'm killing these creeps. This is a lot of gold.
Plans of Daedalus and had to go mid BKB. Bob. Nice blink reactions, but Drick is faster with the lift, and Bob will push Cuckoo. RP, TP, and the stolen RP from Drick. That's a pretty easy steal, though, because he's standing right in front of him. But still, Bob gets taken down.
Poor Bob. Cover up in their base somehow. Wait for this crit on Luna so they have some bonus damage, some more levels of Vengeance Aura, and perhaps pull the Meepo to tier 4s. They still get a ton of gold if they kill him. Shanks is gone, though. I don't think they're gonna have time for that.
Web flies in, catches the Luna. Cuckoo instantly jumps in on top of him. Shadow Demon coming with the buyback. The tier 3 tower is gonna drop. And Bob's up in 3 seconds without minutes.
There's a
Still
secret
remember
code.
The one cast we had with Lacoste on my channel. That was a couple years ago. We were thinking about Roche spawn. And he said like 1 second. And it was literally like half a second. The fastest Roche spawn I've ever seen. Jotun goes down here, and they do actually get the Pugna ward on the ground. That's going to be a bit of an issue. RP does get dropped, and as you can see, Execration at half HP. Palos is at full, and CML is going to be dropping in the back line. Bubble save is there. Bob's trying to get the hell out of there with that skewer, but Tino is at 40 HP. He's got none left, and there goes Yona. Palos having a field trip with this Meepo, and Bob is left all alone. No friends, no nothing, no life.
This Venge is gonna die back as well. They have a blink. That's a dieback too. Luna has buyback, but this game is over. Yeah.
The game is over, and it looks like the series as well.
Yeah. She could buy back to give him ramp. Ah, never mind. He bought out his Morphling game 2. Also, I don't think that there is a lot different that he could have done. BKB perhaps a bit earlier, but not really.
Oh, Palos is going to snipe the bench. The rest of the team was smoked in front of him, but it doesn't matter. At least they get Jotun out of the way, and they destroy the Pugna ward this time. Making a bit of a bit more fair fight. Eclipse is dropped. There's Cuckoo. There's a lot
nice
of targets.
RP.
There's a big RP, but is it enough? Meepo down to half HP, but there's the Mega Meepo, the big pile of shovels standing as a proud tower. And Execration losing 3, the 4th, the 5th, the series. And Team Darleng advance.
Always nice to see a good Meepo. Nice series as well. SCA style. 30-minute games, no longer, no 90.